We're gonna die in Abyss. I'm not even... There's not a chance in hell. Welcome back to White Knuckle. Today, we are playing with permanently shattered legs, crawling only. We're not in survival mode, so we don't have to worry about breaking our arms. But if we jump, we'll take damage and stamina damage, unless we're grab jumping. So the trick is gonna be to do handstands and pull-ups before we jump. We are playing on hard mode, so the mass is gonna be fast, so we kinda gotta go. I've tested this a couple times and it makes a big difference. I hear a turret up there. They did update, so fractured legs can no longer kill you outright. It'll just take you to the brink of death. So the biggest threat is actually going to be the stamina loss, because that's gonna slow us down. And then we're gonna, yeah, if you lift yourself up and don't quite get high up enough, you can still take damage. That stamina damage is gonna slow us down, and then we're gonna get got by the mass. Oh, there it is. It's coming. I need beans so bad. Okay, let's... No, this won't launch me unless I'm already grabbing. Okay, just gotta go for it. Let's see, this one should have... I'm playing with the carabiner, because I think pitons are going to be important. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and use these. Now that we have pills, we can kind of just ignore the premise because of the stamina issues. Get away from me, drones. Should be okay. Is this the room somebody told me a better route in? Don't remember. We're just gonna keep going. Okay, we got hard mode barnacles. Absolute snipers of the substructure. Superstructure. I guess we're in the substructure right now. So it's fine too. Oh no. Oh, I'm gonna die. Yeah. Yep, we're dead. Okay, let's try it again. I might not be using the pitons enough, because I don't feel like they're helping me as much as I want them to. But that could be a me problem. Got the beans. Okay, granola room. Granola room is tight. Get off the ground. Okay, that tech is working. I think I just gotta take that one. Well, if I'd gotten a granola there, that would have been worth the stamina loss, but dreams don't always come true, kids. I could also call this like big chimp energy challenge, because it's kinda like a chimp walking around on the hands. Is that chimps or is that mostly gorillas? I don't know what the apes do. Okay, let's get our piton tech. The carabiner's kind of cool. It does not actually hammer the pitons in, but it increases the amount of time you can hold on to an unhammered piton to like 7 seconds. So functionally, you never have to hammer them in unless you're doing something pretty specific. I can just come around the inside here. Okay, we're getting the flow. There's definitely a flow to it. Some of y'all let me know in some of the other comments that you tried some of the runs, so if you try this one, let me know. I'm interested who can come up with better tech than I can, because I know that, you know, the minds of many are going to come up with more creative solutions than just me trying to make a video. Okay, we got a turret up here. No, please don't shoot me. I guess I'm crouched just low enough. Okay, that was lucky. That was very lucky. I think... Which way do I need to go? This way. This might actually be worse. Maybe I should have pitoned across. I love the little ear ringing after that happens. I don't know if that makes any sense, but it happens. Oh my god, here it is. Okay, let's go. Break room? Is this our break room? Okay, let's see if we can get a good perk. Okay, we got climbing speed, and we got mass speed. That's interesting because I'm doing a lot of climbing, but I think mass speed is going to be even worse. I'm gonna refresh. Okay, we'll go with hang tight. Give me some items. Okay, yeah, pill bottles. That's good. I was a little worried that was a mistake because those are not my favorite experimental perks, but I think they'll do. Okay, nice. We got the grub room. Let's see if I can get up there. Grubs are also going to make a big difference, so I think we could be in business. Oh yeah, all 3. Okay, we're starting to get a run, y'all. Oh my god, the mass is already here. Okay, we're gonna die. We're gonna die. Let me see. I want this because this could have a syringe, and we're gonna get greedy. Already out of grub. This is rough. Okay, I think interlude might be next. I don't think I'm gonna play every challenge on hard mode because some of them are a little bit crazy, but this one I think is good. I think this would be a little too easy on normal mode. I never tested it on normal mode, so that could be a complete fabrication, but we're going for it today. We're going for it. Okay, do I want to grub or do I want to save the grub? I want to be greedy. I want to be greedy and save the grub, but we'll see what the mass thinks of that. This next one, interlude. The next one's interlude will be okay. It is not interlude. We are so cooked. Okay, we're grubbing again. We're grubbing. I don't have time. Good heavens, this is... Oh, this is a terrible room. Okay. No, it's fine. I don't know what room I'm in. It's really funny trying to commentate while playing this game, because I have a lot of hours in this game, but commentating causes all of my knowledge to go straight out the window. I forget everything. It's fun though, it's interesting. I ran a Minecraft channel way back in the day, and most of those videos were more presentational, or I was playing with friends, so I wasn't talking to myself. So it was a very different skill. Okay, that was super weird. The stacks of fractured legs just wore off. So I guess I gotta give them manually. That's weird. I had expected that to actually count one and then the other. Apparently, that doesn't work. So I'll just do it manually every single time. Let's see what we got. Backstring. Wow, these are all kind of garbage. Do I just want more items? I'll do adrenaline pumps. I think that will come in handy when I'm falling and about to be killed by the mass. Did I already say that Minecraft channel was garbage? I went back and I looked at those videos, and oh my god, they were not good. I understand why that channel didn't do well. Okay, I'm gonna shut up now. And by shut up, I mean keep talking, but talk about something else. What did I write down to talk about? Public transportation. That's the really random thing I wrote down to talk about today. Yeah, I'm trying that out, where I just kind of come up with something to talk about before the video, and yeah, we'll see if this makes any sense. Public transportation. I like public transportation. I wish it was better. I live in the United States. Our public transit is not good. It's pretty shit tier, I gotta say. It's very disappointing. It kind of cracks me up how many tech bros these days are talking about, oh, we're gonna have self-driving cars, because we've had self-driving cars for hundreds of years. It's called a train. It drives itself. You chill. I really like sleeper cars. I think I've only been on a sleeper car like once, but a nice sleeper car with a nice murder mystery, that is absolutely, oh no. That is absolutely my jam. I'm kind of surprised that there aren't more of those that are like, almost like cruise ships, that they're heavily entertainment focused, because I don't know about y'all, but that would be, oh, and we're dead. Alright y'all, made it back to interlude. That took a painfully long time. Let's see what we get. Anomalous bonds. That might not be, well, no, velocity makes us faster. Let's see how velocity affects crawling speed. Okay, that is faster. I got much better items this time, so hopefully we can make it. What was I talking about? I think I was talking about cruise ships and trains and things. So you know how some people, like, cruise ships are their thing. I've been on a cruise ship once in my life. I enjoyed it. It was pretty fire. but it didn't turn into my whole thing. I know some people who go on a cruise ship like every year. He's like a retired lawyer, so he's got money for that. Even if I had money for that, I don't think I care about cruise ships quite that much. But you take the same concept and you make it a train, an overnight, like week-long train trip. You could have actors that act out like a murder mystery. That would be so cool. I would be all over that. If you've ever been to Knott's Berry Farm, the theme park, there's a train that's kind of chill. It's like a 20-minute ride around the park, and there is a little show, like the train gets robbed, and it's a cute idea. I don't think the execution is fantastic. It's really hard to hear because the train is really loud, the actors aren't mic'd. So I think if you went all in and got some of that train entertainment, I'm just gonna casually ignore how I absolutely botched that rebar throw. Yeah, some train-based entertainment, I'd be all over it. Like, I'd be down to work on it. I'd be wanting to go on vacation. I just think that would be really, really cool. Love me some trains. That might be all I had to say about trains. Well, no, that's never all I have to say about trains. I got so much. I could talk about trains all day. I'm saying that to cover for the fact that I'm running out of things to say about trains. This is embarrassing. But I would just like more public transportation where I'm at. The area I live in is not really walkable or public transitable at all. You pretty much need a car, and I don't love that. I don't love that for me. Let's see what we got. Somatic painkiller with maximum stamina. Now I'm gonna reroll. I'm trying to figure out. Okay, let's try pulse organ. I don't know if mid-air jumps are going to count as leg breaking. Let's try it right now. Nope, seems like the second one's okay. Okay, we might have cracked this thing wide open. I also got a lot of pills to get through this. I might be a little slow because I don't want to use that yet. Yeah, it might be a little slow, but I guess we've got hard mode Tifer, so we'll see how that goes. That's right, we're at Tifer Sutherland, so it's time for the midway movie review. Today's midway movie review is going to be Misery, because there are some broken legs, no spoilers. Now, funny story, I have not actually seen the movie version of Misery, so I cannot speak to it. But I have seen a really fire play version, like a stage play. It's really, really cool. You know, it's kind of a horror, kind of a thriller. It takes place in one room, at least the play does. It has no supernatural elements. There's this author, and he gets in a car wreck in like the middle of nowhere in the 80s, so also communication ain't great. And he gets rescued by his biggest fan, this middle-aged lady who loves his romance novels. About a character by the name of Misery Chastain, so it's a little double meaning there. I believe it was also the first book that Stephen King wrote after he decided to get sober. I believe his wife said, "I'm leaving you if you don't get sober. This is a huge problem." Because sadly, Stephen King does not remember writing a lot of his books because he was doing a lot of cocaine. But it is really cool that he managed to get clean and he's still super productive. The man writes like a lot of pages per day. I don't know if he's still writing, but I know even after he got off the coke, he was still writing like a crazy number of pages per day. Versus, you know, George R.R. Martin smells a page once per day and then decides that it's too much pressure and doesn't finish his books. I feel like getting off on a huge tangent about Game of Thrones, but I should probably finish talking about Misery first. Or maybe not. Maybe I can just talk about whatever. But Misery, it's chilling. It's grounded in some realism, since there's no supernatural elements, but it gets pretty out of control, and I enjoyed it a lot. And the effects on the play were very, very cool. Something I can really appreciate about live theater. It's a lot harder to make the effects super good, but when you pull them off, the fact that it's live makes them hit so much harder. I adore live theater with good effects. God, this crawl is going to be so slow. Very good play. There is also a point in which a character, not going to spoil too much, he's trying to do something that he needs to do. It's very important. He's being a little sneaky. And in the stage play, he starts humming the Indiana Jones theme song. And it's fantastic. Because we can't, as audience members, just live in the, oh no, what's going to happen, edge of our seats the whole time, because it'll be too overwhelming. But also, as people in situations, even people in horrible situations, like World War I, there was a Christmas where they all took a break and celebrated Christmas together. They just did a ceasefire. And, that's because as humans, we cannot exist in the same emotional point of view for too long. We can't be super stressed or super afraid and just never get a break from that. So in the middle of this horrible situation this guy is in, he starts humming the Indiana Jones theme song. And it's really fun. And it gives us a nice break, and then some really tense stuff happens. And, we're back on the edge of our seats. That's another thing I think is really important about live entertainment and storytelling. I think storytelling is more accurate. Storytelling with actors. Is that you gotta make them laugh, and you gotta make them cry. You can't just do one or the other. I've seen plays where all you do is cry the entire time, and my God, I hated it. I hated it with a passion. That's all I'm gonna say about that. I was gonna go off on a tangent about something that wasn't Misery, but then I forced myself to come back, and now I super do not remember what I was talking about. I think we might be cooked, because I don't know that I have the... Wait. I have a double jump. I've had double jumps this entire time. I'm so stupid. Okay. Double jumps are the thing I forget that I have the most. Wow, that was something else. I think I was going to talk about Game of Thrones. Oh, I'm really low on stamina now. Yeah, we might be a little cooked, chat. I was going to talk about Game of Thrones. People say that Game of Thrones is really good, except for the last season. And I've had some people tell me, like, oh, you should watch it anyway, just don't watch the last season. But I cannot bring myself to do it. Like, I don't know, there's something about knowing that a thing ends badly that kind of makes it hard to... Oh, broken legs wore off again. We just apply those back on. Yeah, I find it hard to get myself invested in something that I know is going to end poorly. And that doesn't mean that something with a sad ending will stop me from getting invested. I love a sad ending. And I think some of the best stories are rewatchable because they don't rely on twists. They rely on just being amazing stories. Oh, I'm gonna get murdered by these. No, please. No, please, turrets. Please, I beg of you. Okay, we're hanging on. I'd like to at least get to Abyss. I have no idea. I turned the timer off because I was demoralized. Okay, I think if I climb that way, hop up, get over here, I should be okay. So I need to murder this turret without getting murdered myself. It's gonna be a painful climb. I need to get back over there. No, please. My big chimp energy is going to get me through here. I guess this would be most accurately described as a gibbon, actually. Fun fact, the gibbon is the only lesser ape. You know how there are the great apes? Yeah, the gibbon is the only lesser ape. All the other ones are great. I don't know who in the scientific community absolutely hated gibbons and decided this. It's probably the most petty scientific naming scheme I've ever heard of. But the gibbon is, honestly, I'm gonna say it's my favorite. Well, I like orangutans though. I like orangutans. Okay, it's up there. It's definitely my favorite lesser ape. I will say that. The gibbon, instead of having the wrist joints like we have that are a bunch of small little bones, it has a ball and socket joint, just like a frickin' shoulder. And they do the full Tarzan, like, swinging, jumping, letting go, flying through the air, grabbing on. And that's why they have that ball and socket joints. They need a wrist that is really strong, that can take some G-forces. And I think that's super rad. So, I would argue that the big chimp energy of this challenge is actually the gibbon, because we're trying to use the legs to their maximum potential. Oh no, I have been grabbed. Okay, hold on. Ugh. I didn't want to use a flare, I wanted to grab my hammer. Ugh. Okay, well, actually I'm gonna let this thing take me up, because it seems to be doing me favors. Okay, let's see. Oh, nice. Okay, that actually, that helped a lot. Thank you, helping hands. I can make a Labyrinth reference. I guess I just did. Labyrinth. That's a great film. Great film with puppets. Apparently that's what I chat about most in these videos. It's just gonna be movies. Let's see. Are my legs still broken? Yes, they are. Oh yeah, I have a double jump. Oh, y'all are gonna be flaming me in the comments because that happens pretty much anytime I play White Knuckle. I forget that I have double jumps. And to be fair, I usually don't take Pulse Organ. It's super good in Abyss, but I think it's actually not that good before Abyss. I think it's kind of weak. Okay, I'm gonna take Translocator and sacrifice it so we can get another double jump. We'll see if this works out, and we might get murdered by hard mode face. But I don't usually take double jumps because I don't think that they make you go faster before you go to Abyss. I think that ligament restructure is much more effective, getting that extra jump height. And now that we have competitive mode, I'm taking metabolic stasis like all day, every day. I should do some runs of competitive mode for a video. It's very cool. Yeah, we're gonna die in Abyss. I'm not even... There's not a chance in hell. I'm just gonna ride the trolley. Since I was talking about how much I love trains. I feel a little silly because I made that video on how to reset your stats because I thought there was gonna be a bigger adjustment period to the new economy. It's gonna mean that early runs of competitive mode were slower, but the limited perk pool, so you can get double metabolic stasis like almost every run, it pretty much knocks it out of the park. It's wild. So I'm leaving the video up because some people are watching it, and I think some people had issues with they didn't have the unlocks they wanted, and so they wanted to use... should I just... Okay, I'm just gonna jump off of this. So I'm leaving it up, but yeah, it turned out resetting your best stats record was not really that important because it's a little easier to beat a lot of them now that we've got competitive mode. Okay, this is going okay. I gotta say, maybe I should have just taken Moon Rocks. I think that those pitons did not come in as handy as I thought they were going to. A little disappointed. I still probably try Carabiner for Masochist at least once, because I think... Ooh, I got 2 double jumps. See, once again, forgetting about the double jumps. I think for Masochist with high gravity and things that it might be more effective. I might just be the most silly Carabiner apologist that there is. I might be totally wrong. It might not be great. I still think Moon Rocks are absolute S tier. The reduced gravity is nuts. Similar to how I feel about P-binding. I don't feel like I notice it that much when I'm playing the game, but then the times do not lie. The times say that it is absolutely goated. Oh no. He's coming. Okay, I do have... I do have some flares, so I might be able to defend myself with that if I can't get away faster. Yeah, maybe I just need to lock in. Just need to lock in, stop being lazy. We'll see if Hanging Gardens is impossible. This is actually... Oh no. Always forget about the turrets. Haven't played that much hard mode, y'all. I'm digging it though, I'm digging it. I think it's adding a little bit of pressure, but it's not feeling impossible. I've beaten hard mode in like vanilla runs before. Can I get it? Oh, absolutely wasted a flare. Oh well, somebody had to do it. We made it up here. I think that's gonna it's gonna help us a little bit. See if I can't. Okay, yeah, the two double jumps is carrying. I think without it, I don't think we were gonna make it through here, but this is working okay. It's working okay. I'm gonna try to lock in a little bit more. Oh, ran out of broken legs. Refreshing. 972 is a completely random number that I just made up. It has no significance to anything. I thought 999 was a little boring. So, that's what I went with. Oh, not the legs. Okay, let's see. Double syringe is pretty good. I think we might be able to make this. I'm not doing another run of this if I don't, because getting started in this especially was brutal. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's cooking. Can we touch the whale for good luck? Yes! Good luck, whale. Oh no. Oh, got more flares and a rocket rebar. This is it. This is the run. There's the face. Oh, there's some more stuff up there. I don't know what this tile is called. I should probably learn the name of it. I think I usually just call it the spire with the rocket rebar on it. Let's get up here. I hear Monsieur Face. No extra syringe. That is tragic. No. Oh, that was close. Okay, we're almost there. I'm wasting flares. My freaking hammer is blocking my pocket. Okay, now we're gonna die. Now we're gonna die because my hammer clogged my pocket. Come on. Oh, I think we're gonna do it. This commentary is going absolutely through the toilet. I cannot think. I cannot speak. We gotta go. Double face. That's the first time I've actually seen the double face in Abyss. I've known that they're there, but I think one of them is faster than the other or something. Alright, we did it. Whew. Thank you very much for watching. Leave a comment if you have an idea for my next challenge run, and I'll see you next time.